Angles of polygons. First of all, let's talk about what a polygon is. These ones are curved, or they cross here in the center. They cross in. Those are not polygons, okay? Polygons are closed figures, so they can't be like that. It's not a polygon. They can't be like that. It's not a polygon. Those are not closed figures. And they are made up of 3 or more line segments that intersect only at their endpoints. So this and this is not a line segment, so that's not a polygon. This is all curved, it's not a long line segment. These ones cross here in the center, so that one's not a polygon. These ones are all polygons. They only meet at their endpoints of their line segments, and they are made up of three or more line segments, and they are a closed figure. Okay, so the interior measures of a polygon, the formula for finding the interior measures of a polygon are, S is the sum of the interior angles. So the sum of the interior angles equals n minus 2 times 180 degrees. And n is the number of sides. That's number, that's number. It is not hashtag. So number of sides, and S is the sum of the interior angles. So the sum of your interior angles equals the quantity of the number of sides subtract 2 times 180 degrees. All right, let's write that formula right here. Sum equals number of sides subtract 2 times 180 degrees. Make sure I copied that correctly. Yes, okay. Find the sum of the interior angle measures of the school crossing sign. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 sides. So our sum is going to equal n minus 2 times 180 degrees. So n minus 2, n is 5. So this is going to be 3 times 180. 3 times 100 is 300. 3 times 80 is 240. So it is 540 degrees is the sum of all these angles. If I added every single one of these angles, it's going to equal 540 degrees. All right, find the sum of the interior angle measures of the green polygon. Let's make that a little bit larger. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the sum is 7, which is n, subtract 2 times 180. You can solve to get the angle, what the sum of the angle measures is going to be. All right, find the value of x. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sides. So the sum of our angles is 7, subtract 2 times 180. So our sum is 5 times 180. 5 times 100 is 500. 5 times 80 is 400. So the sum of our angles is going to equal 900 degrees. So I can add all of these together and it equals 900. So let's get out our calculator. All right, we are going to start right here. We have 120 plus 115 plus 145 plus 140 plus x, but we're not there yet, plus 128 plus 130. So our angles that we know are 778. Plus the angle we don't know is going to equal 900 degrees. So we can actually solve this by using our inverse operations. Subtract 778 and we get x equals 900. Subtract 778. The measure of that angle is 122 degrees. So this works pretty much like it does with, did with triangles, did with quadrilaterals. You subtract the angles you already know and solve for the angle you do. Okay, so here are 3 problems I want you to try at home. I'm going to make them, I'm going to make them a little larger. This angle right here is, I'll write these so you can see them. This one's x, this one is 135, this one is 110, this one's 125, this one's 120, and this one is 125. Okay, so make sure you're using your formula. To solve and find x. This one here is x. This one has that box right there. This one is 80 degrees, and this one is 115, so solve that one as well. This one is 110, this one is 2x, this one is also 2x, and these are each 145 degrees. So solve for each of those 3, and we will talk about them in class tomorrow. All right, let's do these. Find the measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon. If they're regular, then all of their angles are equal. So if our formula is S equals N, an octagon has 8 sides, right? So it's going, if it has 8 sides, it's going to have 8 angles. So it is 8 subtract 2 times 180 degrees. So this is 6 times 180 degrees. 6 times 100 is 600. 6 times 80 is 480? Yes? Okay, so our angles are going to add up to equal 1080 degrees. And we divide by 8, or the number of angles we have. Here's my math tools, there we go. So 1080 divided by 8 equals 135 degrees each. So 135 degrees each. All right, a decagon has 10 sides, and an 18gon has 18 sides. So I want you to solve for those 2 regular polygons and see what you get. All right, the exterior angle measures of a polygon. The sum of the measures of the exterior angles of a convex polygon is 360 degrees every single time. All right, so this one, whoa, sorry. This one plus this one plus this one plus this one. You already know this is a quadrilateral, so you already knew that this is going to equal 360 degrees. All right, but this is true for every polygon. So you can solve these. If all these angles add up to equal 360 degrees, then we have 50 plus 91, that's this angle plus this angle, plus 127, this one over here, plus x equals, what did it say, 360? Yes, 360 degrees. Okay, so we have, let me pull out my trusty calculator again. 50 plus 91 plus 127, that equals 268. So 268 plus the angle we do not know equals 360 degrees. So we subtract 268 and we get x equals 360, subtract 268 equals 92 degrees. So this angle x right here equals 92 degrees. You guys try this one on your own. This angle is 124, this angle is z, and this angle is z plus 26. So I want you guys to try that one on your own. All right, that is going to be it for the exterior angles of polygons.